everyone, this is Kimmy Kim and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a custom journal that was requested by Jennifer, and the theme is crows and the color scheme is purple and black, and there's some digital artwork inside here and on the front here on the cover, and it's provided by Screech Studio, and the title of their digital art is Rooks and Ravens. What else? It has front and back pages. There's 92 pages. There's 3 signatures, and it's made out of a cereal box. What else can I tell you? I Mod Podged the front and the back here, and this is part of the digital art here. I like how the hinges, how it looks like there's hinges, and I've got just an eyelet here with a very simple closure. It's just really it's a hairband and a hitch post here, and I just put a charm, a crystal, on there. Let's see, I did add the stamp of the crow on the front, and let's see if you can see the spine here. I'm trying to get the lighting is terrible. Well, there's 3 big roses and some netting here for the spine, and then let's see, let's go in and see the journal. Okay, so yeah, purple and black is going to be throughout the journal, and there's different textures of paper and things. Like this here is a textured cardstock. I'm not sure if you can tell. The lighting in here stinks. I've got this sparkly crow, and I used coffee dyed paper and just kind of tore the edges around and put some eyelash trim underneath it. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, and each page has, and it's all sewn, everything's sewn in here, and the pages are lined with like the digital art here, so that it didn't have a white back to it. I sewed on a coffee dyed sheet of paper on the back for the journaling. And I've got, here's a rose trim. It's a smaller version. Actually, this is the larger version here. And then this is the smaller version. And I've got a little pin with a charm, a little Tim Holtz charm that says Brave. And not sure if you can see, it's got a purple hue to the back. And some purple trim here and lace. Made this pocket here and put some trim here, and made this tag. I made all the tags myself, except for the ones that you see digital artwork on, and those are like little ATC cards. So I just put some embellishments on here and a little tag with a stamp that's coffee dyed. And the tag is just made out of it's old packaging, and then I put paper on the back and the front, just kind of glued it on there. Oh, and this was graph paper. This is graph paper. And this is tissue paper here. And I got some trim, and I'm not sure if you can see, but there's some muslin fabric with a stamp of a crow, and I have that throughout. And it's got the trim there, and this is tracing paper, coffee dyed, and black doily. This is calligraphy paper, coffee dyed, and I did some stamping there. This is a really cute, it kind of brightens the journal up, I think, a little bit. It has a red heart, and it just says, she decided to become a crow for the rest of her life. And I just thought it was really sweet. And I sewed the back to it so you can journal. And this is vellum paper. And the center of the signatures, I put charms, and so that's a key. And I make them long so they kind of flop out, and you can use them as like bookmarks. And here's another one up here. Another stamp. Some more tracing paper. Here's a little tuck pocket I made, and did some edging, with the punch that I have. And I just made this tag here. Again, it was packaging, and I just put some paper on top of it on both sides. And there's some eyelash trim. This here is part of the digital art kit, and I just put some fabric on top, sewed that on. And the rickrack, or zigzag, or whatever, I call it zigzag. There's lace here. I think just about all the pages have some type of trim on it. And this is a good example of the muslin fabric here with the stamping. I have here as a trim, and then I have it here on the pocket. And then I just sewed something, or a little trim on the tag. This little belly band was fun. It's purple, and it has the edging, the little scalloped edging. Gosh, I can't tell if you all can see that. And then this lighting in here is just horrible. And I made this tag here that has a texture to it. And I got that paper a long time ago at Tuesday morning when I knew that I was going to be making this journal, and I've been looking for purple. And then I just pinned on the fabric here, and then I just stamped the back. And then here is an image that I got off Google Images, and I just thought it was nice because it says crow, and then some sewn on paper on the back for journaling. And here's a journaling page here. Some rose lace trim. And there's texture to this black here, if you can see. It's really pretty. And again, some fabric there. I made this pocket with some trim. And here's another one of those tags with the fabric pinned on. I've got lace on the graph paper and the fabric, the roses here, and I just sewed a backing to this card and then made a tuck pocket out of it. Did the same here to the card. And this is something I got off Pinterest, and it's just a story of crows and how they built their nest. Some purple and black trim here, and the same here. Some stamping. Made this tag here. This was a lot of fun. I found this paper pad that I had that didn't even realize with the crows on it. And I just put some embellishments on it, the butterfly to brighten it up a little bit. And I had ordered this pin. It's really pretty. It has a crow, and just to add something special to the journal. And again, I've got the keys. There's a little key here. Some stamping, some trim, the trim again. And again, I backed this image here with some black paper, textured paper. And then I made this image a tag. And this one too, and put a little fabric on the corner there. And the rose and lace trim. The muslin there. Again, the lace, you'll see that on all the graph papers, the lace. And this was a cute little pocket. I made the pocket and then I just wasn't happy with just the pocket. So I put some purple paper behind it, and then I stuck a card on top of the envelope and made these tags here. Here's some images, and here's some artwork that was on Pinterest, and I just thought I would add that for some color. And this is the third signature, and I made big pockets in this signature here. Coffee dyed index card, and I sewed it, and I decoupaged this with a napkin that was given to me, and put some eyelash trim here, and it's coffee dyed and distressed. And then the crow tag there. And this page here. Some light, the rose trim. Here's purple trim. Here's the black textured paper with some trim there. And I just made this card and put a stamp on it. It's got some writing there on the back. And distressed it. Everything is distressed, even the little cards. I'm kind of big on distressing. And the black doily. And this, it's hard to see, but the flower is a deep purple. And it's actually very pretty. It was kind of nice that that was in the artwork. And the trim and the stamping. This here I found on Pinterest. I just thought it was cute. And it's just Nanny's crow pie. It just looked kind of vintagey to me. And since it was a crow, that was a plus. And here's the center, and I have a little bit bigger of a key here. And here's a little key on this side. And the stamping, I made this tag. I just put an embellishment on it, kind of wrapped the muslin around. And you see where it's wrapped around. And put some eyelash trim there on this pocket. And put some lace here. Some more trim here. This here, I have the muslin trim, and then I pinned a piece here so she can use it, I don't know if a bookmark or whatever, it's just an extra. And there's a tag, distressed. And there's another one, let's see, from Nevermore. Oh, here's a pocket. The tag was in it, but I took it out. And I just kind of layered these tags, actually. I took the bird tag and then I put some purple behind it and then stuck it on this other other tag that's coffee dyed, and put some muslin on the bottom. And the rose trim. Here's another decoupage with the napkin, and it's coffee dyed, and the coffee dyed index card that I sewed on. And that is it in a nutshell. So this is Crow. And if you have any questions, just feel free to email me. I do custom journals, and I know once the holidays are over, I'll be making lots of journals, and some won't be for sale, and you know, some I keep for family and stuff. But right now it's just so crazy with Christmas that I haven't been able to make a Christmas journal yet. I really want to get one done. Time's ticking. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the flip through, and happy holidays, y'all, and be safe.